Hola, ¿qué tal amigos y amigas? Bienvenidos una vez más a otro video de Carlos Soto. Amigos y amigas, en esta ocasión voy a darle el video que muchos de ustedes me estaban pidiendo en los comentarios, y es que muchos de ustedes ya están viendo el video de las 128 preguntas y respuestas para hacer el examen de ciudadanía, el nuevo que inicia a partir del 20 de este mes de octubre del año 2025, y que todos ustedes, me imagino que deben de estar estudiando, aquellos que califican para ya aplicar para la ciudadanía, y que me imagino que están también estudiando todas esas preguntas y respuestas que se la he puesto a ustedes, a disposición de ustedes en español. En esta ocasión, muchos de los que me escribieron me pidieron que por favor, si lo puedo también explicar en inglés, ya que como ustedes saben, esta nueva examen a partir del 20 de octubre va a ser todo en inglés. Entonces yo le había dicho en un video anterior que le iba a hacer estas primeras fases de estudio en español para que ustedes tengan una idea, un conocimiento básico de qué significan cada una de esas preguntas. Ahora bien, en esta ocasión lo vamos a hacer en inglés, todo en inglés, para que ustedes también vayan familiarizándose ahora con esos términos de inglés. Este examen es el mismo que va a utilizar el Departamento de Inmigración, el USCIS o UCI, como muchos lo conocen, a la hora de evaluarlo a usted cuando usted aplique para la ciudadanía. En el examen inglés vamos a darlo completo. Entonces, como este es un examen bien largo, como ustedes lo han visto, vamos a tratar de hacerlo en 3 partes iguales. Entonces, en esta ocasión vamos a darle un primer video, por lo menos hasta donde me lleguen algunas 40 o 50 preguntas, si me llega el tiempo. Luego hago el segundo, y si entonces en el segundo puedo abarcar todo, pues entonces lo hacemos completo. En esta ocasión yo solamente voy a leer las preguntas y se las voy a dar a ustedes. Ya no la voy a interpretar, solamente le voy a hacer las preguntas porque ya ustedes han visto las demás preguntas en inglés, en español, perdón, y ya han visto el significado y qué cosa puede ser interpretada con cada una de esas preguntas. Así que, como me dijo uno de mis suscriptores, ve directamente a la pregunta, y eso es lo que voy a hacer. Solamente voy a leer la pregunta y le voy a dar las respuestas que están ahí. Así que no se me desesperen, cójanlo con calma. Si tienen que repasar el video de nuevo, darle para atrás para que escuchen el pronunciamiento y vean la pregunta y la respuesta. Y de si la quieren anotar, pues también lo pueden hacer. Este video lo estoy haciendo con estos fines de que ustedes puedan ahora sentir aquí en su memoria el pronunciamiento y que se recuerden del significado de cada una de esas preguntas y respuestas. Así que ahora mismo vamos a empezar. Este es el inicio de la primera parte de este video en inglés. Así que vamos ahora a trabajar con la pregunta. Vamos a cambiar de pantalla. Iniciamos aquí con las preguntas. Esta parte la voy a obviar, ya que son cosas que la hemos visto anteriormente. Aquellos que no hayan visto mi video, que si están viendo esto en inglés y es la primera vez que lo pone, pues entonces les recomiendo que vean los demás videos que están en mi canal y que están todos en inglés. Estas preguntas, estas cosas que están aquí, ya yo las respondo en el video anterior. Para no hacerlo muy largo este video, lo voy a obviar, solamente quiero que ustedes lo vean, que es el mismo examen que está aquí, que es de inmigración, mírenlo aquí, y son las 128 preguntas y respuestas en la versión del 2025, como lo dice. Esto fue publicado, aquí como lo ven, en septiembre 25, que fue cuando ya yo el día siguiente hice las preguntas y respuestas, los videos anteriores. Así que vamos a irnos directamente a las preguntas para no entrar mucho en detalle. Y aquí empezamos con lo que es, vamos a ampliarlo para que ustedes lo puedan ver, American Government. Entonces, Principle of the Government, of the American Government. Primera pregunta, first question. What is the form, aquí, what is the form of government of the United States? Answer: Republic, Constitution-based Federal Republic, representative democracy. Second question: What is the supreme law of the land? Answer: U.S. Constitution. Question 3. Name of the U.S. Constitution does. Form the government. Defines power of government. Define the parts of government. Protect the rights of the people. Question 4. The United States starts with the word "We are the people." What does "we people" mean? Answer: self-government, popular sovereignty, consent of the government, people should govern themselves, example, social contract. Question number 5. Question number 5. How are the changes made the USA Constitution? How are the changes made to the USA Constitution? Amendment. The amendment process. Question 6. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of people. The basic rights of people living in the United States. This is the answer. This is the question. This is the answer. Question 7. How many amendments does the USA Constitution have? Answer: 27. 27. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. It says all people are created equal. It identifies inherent right. It identifies individual freedom. That's the question, and these ones the answer. Number 9. Question number 9. What founding document say the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence. This is the question. This is the answer. Question number 10. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Repeat again. Number 10. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Answer: equality, liberty, social contract, natural right, limited government, self-government. Question 11. The words life, liberty, and the person hafting are in what founding document? Answer: Declaration of Independence. Number 12. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalist, free market economy. 13. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Leader must obey the law. Government must obey the law. No one is over the law. Continue. 14. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Name one. Declaration of Independence, Article of Confederation, Federalist Paper, Anti-Federalist Paper, Virginia Declaration of Rights, Fundamental Order of Connecticut, Mayflower Compact, Equal Great Love of Peers. Remember, do you choose only one? You should only want these ones. 15. There are three branches of government. Why? So one part does not become too powerful. Check and balance. Separation of power. 15. There are three branches of government. Why? Answer. So one part does not become too powerful. Checks and balances. Separation of power. This is the part B. System of government. Question 16. Name of the three branches of government. Repeat again. Name the three branches of government. Legislative, executive, and judicial. Or you can say Congress, President, and the court. Whatever you want, you say this is correct. So let's continue. 17. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. Answer, executive branch. 18. What part of the federal government write up? Answer, Congress, U.S. Congress, U.S. or National Legislature. Or you can say legislative branch. Continue. 19. What are the two parts of a U.S. Congress? Answer, Senate and House of Representatives. Senate and House Representatives. 20. Names one power of U.S. Congress. Answer, write laws, declare war, make the federal budget. 21. How many U.S. senators are there? Answer, 100. 22. How long is a term for a U.S. senator? Answer, 6 years. Question 23. Who is one of United States Senator now? Answer, we vary. Answer, we vary because if your representative is now and you can say the names actually named, you can choose this answer. 24. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? Answer, 413.5. 25. How long is the term for a member of the House of Representatives? Answer, 2 years. 26. How do U.S. representatives serve short term as U.S. senators? Answer, to more closely follow public opinion. Answer. To more closely follow public opinion. 27. How many senators does each state have? Repeat. How many senators does each state have? 2. Answer is 2. 2 senators. Question 28. Why does each state have 2 senators? Answer. Equal representation for a small state. The Great Compromise, Connecticut Compromise. 29. Names your U.S. representative. Answer we varied. Answer we varied. If you know about this question, I recommend that you see my only videos in Spanish. Continue. 13. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? If you want to know the answer, visit this link for the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives. Or I know the answer. The answer is Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson is the Speaker of the United States of the Representative now. For more information, look my video in Spanish. I recommend my video in Spanish. See my video in Spanish. 31. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Answer. Citizens of their state. People of their state. 32. Who elect U.S. Senator? Answer. Citizens from their state. 33. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Represent in their congressional district. Citizens in their district. People from their district. People in their district. You can choose whatever you want. These answers. Continue. 34. Who elects members of the United Representatives? Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Answer. Citizens from the congressional district. 35. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Answer. Because the state's population, because they have more people, because some states have more people. You can choose whatever you want, these ones. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? Answer. 4 years. 4 years. Continue. 37. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Answer. Because the 22 Amendment to keep the President from becoming too powerful. 38. What is the name of the President of the United States now? You can say Donald Trump is the President now. United States now. His name is Donald Trump. Continue. 39. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? The name of the Vice President of the United States now is J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance. 40. If the President can no longer serve, who become President? The answer is the Vice President of the United States become in presidents. 41. Name one power of the part of the president. Signs bill into law. Beat verb. Enforce law. Commander-in-Chief of the military. Chief diplomat. Appoint federal judges. 42. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the United States military? Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The answer is the President of the United States. 43. Who signed bills to become law? Who signed bills to become law? The answer, the President of the United States. Who vetoed bills? The answer, the President of the United States. 45. Who appoints federal judges? Federal judges. The President of the United States. Who appoints federal judges? The President of the United States. 46. The executive branch had many parts. Name one. President of the United States, Cabinet, Federal Department and agencies. Federal Department and agencies. 47. What does the President Cabinet do? Answer. Advise the President of the United States. Advise the 48. What are two cabinet level positions? What are two cabinet level positions? You can choose whatever you want. Attorney General, Secretary of Agriculture, Secretary of Commerce, Secretary of Education, Secretary of Energy, Secretary of Health and Service and Human Services, and you can choose whatever you want this one. Secretary of Security, Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Secretary of Interior, Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State, Secretary of Transportation, Secretary of Treasury, Secretary of Veteran Affairs, Secretary of Work, Vice Presidents. Administrator of Environment Protection Agency, Administrator of the Small Business Administration, Director of the Central Intelligence Agency, Director of the Office of Management and Budget, Director of National Intelligence, United States Trade Representative. Continue. Remember, you can choose whatever you want this one. You can choose two. You can choose two this one. Question 49. What is the electoral college important? What is the electoral college important? It decides who is elected president. It provides a compromise between the popular election of the presidents and congressional sections. 15. What is one part of the judicial branch? What is one part of the judicial branch? Answer. Supreme Court, Federal Court. Whatever you want, you can see whatever you want this one. What does the judicial branch do? Review law, explain law, resolve a dispute, disagreeing about the law, decide if the law goes against the United Constitution. What is the highest court in the United States? What is the highest court in the United States? The answer is Supreme Court. So, ok, señor, entonces, como ustedes pudieron ver, esta va a ser una de las primeras partes que la vamos a ver en inglés. Ahí le hice ya 52 preguntas. Ahora en el segundo video voy a tratar de hacer por lo menos 52 y algo para ver si podemos terminar con un tercer video con las preguntas restantes. Así que no se pierdan el próximo video que le voy a hacer a continuación para poder entonces terminar con las partes de las primeras y segunda de la respuesta, de las preguntas y respuestas que le vamos a hacer en inglés. Ahora, esta vez la vamos a hacer todas en inglés, así que no te pierdas el próximo video, que le voy a hacer el próximo video a continuación para también ponérselo a disposición de ustedes.